good way to start a combo video. Right, Wallace? He's getting a refill of fresh water. You know, this water is cold.
Yeah, well, this is fresh.
But it's not cold.
But it's fresh.
Now look, we thought this would be rather interesting. We've got the Simpson solder laying out. We're going to get that straightened out. And this is the Repro underlay for Asteroids Cocktail that we're finishing up. You're going to see that shortly. Look what just came in. We got this for the showroom. It's not sold yet, but I thought this would be rather interesting to show you because Stern made some interesting new changes here. First of all, the on-off switch underneath the machine is gone.
Clunk.
Now, it's under here.
Took us 20 minutes to find that.
we didn't know it was under there. It took a while. Now it's loading. And look, now, isn't that beautifully lit? Now, here's the question. Is that lit with a single fluorescent light? No, the logic board is lighting it. Look. The logic board.
But if you open up the coin door, it dims it.
That's right. When you open up the coin door, the lighting shuts down, so you're not blinded. Now, the power supply is right here. The power supply fan adjusts itself as need be. So sometimes the fan's running full tilt, sometimes it's lower, and I guess there's sometimes it's not even running. But that's what keeps the game running nice and smooth. Look, that board, just like all the new games, are run by a tiny board. And unfortunately, other than maybe the capacitors and the battery, there's nothing else you can service on it. But maybe it'll never go bad. Right? Right, Jonathan?
Sure.
I like this stainless steel panel. This is very nice. We have some capacitors down here too, for good measure. This is called the CPU power plugs in there, playfield power, so everything filters through there. So this whole corner now is out of the base, and it's in the head. Also, Stern has provided a nice bit of software instructions stuck in there, and then right here, that's your stick memory for updates, game updates. See right there, it says game updates there. And then your dip switch pack. Isn't this nice? This sticker they put in there so you can't screw anything up. However, Jonathan, who happens to be filming.
If there's a will, there's a way.
Sure, he'll find someone. And look what. A second game in our bargain basement video is sold. The Altered Beast, we're shipping it to Ohio, and it was $500 plus shipping, so it's going to cost them $800. And then, of course, we had the 4% on the credit card because these were special cash prices. But I think the guy will be very happy with it. Nice, clear picture, beautiful picture. And look, we're going to include at no extra charge the lock-o-matic system, so he'll be able to put a big padlock on there to make sure nothing happens. And look, in case he needs service. Here's the phone number for Jimmy's.
Call them.
God, we're awful, aren't we? Anyway, Jonathan, let's get this game in, and we are going to move on to the next game. Jonathan, is that plugged in? Because I'm in a hurry. Oh, God, you're a mess.
I'm starving.
Well, where's the back glass?
Good question.
Well, it certainly looks beautiful. It's another STRIKEMASTer. All repainted high gloss black. Have the black and chrome T-molding. Artwork is super bright. The colors have zero fade. Got a nice bright dot matrix. We have the LEDs in here. And we've done all of our wonderful mods. Capacitors and resistors in the high voltage, lithium battery cell, bridges, and also the capacitor that always dries out. It is, baby, it's been bulletproofed Jonathan, this has been bulletproof, right? Nothing. Okay, look. Our board, our interconnect board's reheated, and we've cleverly marked all the connectors. Jonathan, why don't you fire up a game, baby? I'll film you playing it. Go ahead. How good are brand new pins? All that's been scrubbed and cleaned. New rubbers. We also have all the rollovers redone. You're really good at bowling, aren't you, young man?
Nope.
And look, even right down to the new metal frame. It came out very nice. It looks beautiful, baby. It looks beautiful. 10th frame. He got a spare. Good. And then the final thing is the game will reset, and then all the pins will come back down. And we are done.
STRIKEMASTER!
Yes. Very nice. Well, Jonathan, this has to go a long distance. I need this packed and crated nicely, young man. Nicely. Look. A Simpsons with brand new side art, almost done. And we have the skee ball going out for Father's Day. Let's move on to the next game. Well, this is unusual. We just got this traded in. It is a Gottlieb fashion show. The original artwork on this game still looks pretty nice. The playfield actually looks pretty decent. Looks like a fun game. This wheel in the center moves. You know, Jonathan, I had one of these machines years ago. I just got back from dinner. Here, now lower me slowly. Don't make me fall. Oh! You did that on purpose. Now, where's the head to this thing?
Right inside.
We're getting a new roof at TNT to correct the leakiness of the old roof. Fashion show! Here we are. Let's look at this. Now, how is that for classy? Isn't that nice? The back glass is really nice. Let's look around into the back. Is this all electronically digits? Is it a computer? What is the computer board?
Funk.
Jonathan, we have to get games out. People are screaming.
Can't even get down the first aisle.
We are so busy. More sales than ever before. The TNT empire continues. We haven't filed for Chapter 7 yet.
We're in the match.
We're anyway, let's get back to the next game. I knew I'd catch you boys loafing. Stephen, you have to stop smoking. And remember, smoking is bad for your health. Jonathan.
Keeps me sane around here.
Stephen, you have to stop smoking. Stephen, if you want, you can take home one of these television sets.
Can I please?
Well, they're out for the recyclers. Jonathan, did you finish this thing?
Getting there.
Oh, okay. You can see right here, that is STRIKEMASTER. It is getting crated.
All by my lonesome.
Yes, did everybody abandon you?
They did.
I see you've got a truck full of games. I guess they're the rental games. They're going out tomorrow. We rent games for one-day parties all over the place now, don't we, Jonathan? Yeah. Well, how's our barn swallows? Let's take a peek at it because we're going to make this video a short one. I thought we were originally going to do more, but there's just no time. Yeah, here's one of those Mashuda monitors. I didn't even test it. That's the world's worst monitor on planet Earth. Garbage. Garbage. Oh, here they are. Oh, she's not in her nest right now. See right up there? Our barn swallow. I think she has a baby or two up there. Anyway, Wallace is now working on a Donkey Dong Junior. As you can see, all the little holes had to be bonded up. They were a mess. And then this will get a new coat of the original orange paint. You know, you can make it yourself. I don't know if you knew this. You take a chip off, go to any good paint store, and they will mix you that exact color, then keep it on file. So when you need to go back and get another gallon, you can. You see, there's another Donkey Dong that we're going to have to paint a Junior. See? Yeah, here's an asterisk. Look at this thing. That'll all have to be Stevenized. And somebody put a wretched overlay on this. God. Nice clean buttons. This does have the color overlay in there. Isn't that neat? Pretty neat. And we're going to end
Guess we'll have to get
with
Kurt
Steven.
to do that overlay, huh?
Kurt didn't come in again today.
He's great at overlays.
You can see, here's our fun house with the factory Mylar. Steven is now going over and doing a little bit of touch-ups that it needed. I don't see, did you do any touch-ups on this?
A little green up here.
Right here. Okay.
All the red.
It.
Orange.
Well, that's right. This was worn here. You wouldn't know it. It's coming along nice. We have a new ramp. We have a new plastic here. We got a bunch of new stuff to go on this. And you saw in an earlier video, Jason is left. See, his toolbox is sealed. But, other than Rudy's jaw, we took him all apart. See how crisp and clean it is on the inside? New sleeves, everything. It's beautiful. You also have to put that new washer in there. That wasn't even in it. It's funny how the parts come out of these machines and they never get returned. You can see we keep all of our different LEDs on stock and in file. And then we also have our... I was going to show you. That must be Jason's. Here, I had the wrong drawer. Our spare LEDs all packed. We have a lot of LEDs. Well, you know what, Steven? I think it's time we end the video.
Yay!
Should I at least... how should we end it?
Smack yourself?
Should I say living is good?
No, smack yourself. That's how every video should end, with you getting a smack.
You can't talk to me this way.
Should I poke him in the eyes?
You do, and it'll be the last thing you ever do.
Should I? Should I? What will happen?
Death.
Do you think it will? Let's fade out and I'll do it. We were just kidding.
But are we?
Whoa.